Good evening and welcome to Psychic the Plans. I'm Aeson Knight off camera and Techie Joe is on camera.
Hello.
Alright, so first up, I thought we would start with my weekly calendar overview. Now, this week I did create a block calendar, but let's reflect on how the week prior went first. Alright, so last week we didn't have a Psychic the Plans. What else didn't occur? Much planning. The week was crazy. Right here, I just did pen. Just jot down what I needed to do. It's not that pretty. It's just functional. And then Saturday, I got myself together. Worked it out pretty well. Still have to work it out. This is our new layout. It's going to look nice for the daily. And then we aren't planning anything. We've just been a little busy doing week prep today. Here is the weekly overview in the business planner. I've broken it up to my work planner, my personal planner, but then we have my catch-all planner that has a lot of other stuff in it. So let's go on over to our week this week and lay some things out. So we're working on the week of the 11th through the 17th. First thing we got to do is get rid of these times because these times are crap. So let's grab our mighty white out. Bring you guys down in here where you can see, hopefully.
Oh, fun question. Did you try, because we made a thing, but have you tried the thing in this thing yet to see if it would fit?
I haven't. And I think it won't because I think it's too small.
Oh, darn it.
We can check.
Okay, I just thought it was worth asking.
I know.
Hey, sorry. We create things.
I know you created things.
It wasn't easy.
I know. You done really well with it.
Oh.
One of the custom stickers he done was the times that actually work for me stickers.
Oh, no, it totally... Well, it fits. Well, it sort of fits. We'd have to expand it.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. We'll just measure the space and try again.
Right.
For that one.
Right.
Yeah.
But Joe's working in digital. He's moved into a digital planner, which is great. It's working for him. Not too much for me. I'm not a digital person yet. I think part of that is the devices that I've tried. I've tried the Androids, and they've not done well in that space.
Yeah, they have not.
Yeah.
But there is and has been a heck of a iPad community.
Right.
Like, iPad is like, we're on it.
Yeah.
Or at least iPad development is like, we are on it. Oh, God, and this works.
Okay.
Sorry, I did a thing. I didn't know it would work. Oh, my God, and it's like live updating. That's flippin' amazing.
Cool. So you can sit there and bring it up if you want.
Yeah. So, let's see. It'll be in share screen.
Mm-hmm.
Window. Huh. Yeah, so I can actually show you guys what I am working on too.
Yeah.
And like literally, let's see, I'm on Sunday right now, so let's see what the delay is real quick.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little slow. Or do I actually have to refresh every time I want to see new things? I think I have to refresh every time I want to show you something new. Yep, that's what it is. Okay, so we'll pull that back down.
Right. We can walk you through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I saw the feature in GoodNotes.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, I don't want to share my... Oh, no, it does work live. It just, for whatever reason, took it a minute.
Mm-hmm.
because I just erased it and erased off the screen over here.
Right.
So no, I saw the feature. I was playing in GoodNotes. I saw the feature, and I was like, I wonder. And then I was like, yeah, I'm not sharing my whole big planner.
Mm-hmm.
So I duplicated
Right.
for this for a psychic that plans because I'm like, I don't want just anyone getting that link
Yep.
because we end up kind of showing it on screen, and I'm
Right.
like, yeah, no, I don't want you to actually have that much access. Like, I'm
Right.
cool to share, but it's like, no, no, no.
Hello, Natalie.
Hey, Natalie.
But no, I was wondering if Brenda comes down, I've got a pop quiz for her.
What's your pub quiz for Brenda?
What I'd done today.
Oh, yeah, the mass baking.
The mass cooking, yeah.
Oh, yes. Well, there was lots of baking. Like, you took advantage of the fact it was kind of cool today.
Yes.
Like, and it was. It's been a nice day. Like, kind of glad you baked because I was about to the point of like, all right, I'm about to turn these air conditioners back.
Uh-huh. And I'm like, no. Let's just fix this.
Yeah, it was a nice overcast day though here.
Yeah.
Like, it was rocking. It was rocking. Like, not rainy, not really, just overcast. Like,
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the way you already have food made up. I don't have to worry about my husband starving.
oh yeah, yeah. Well, generally speaking, one need not worry about me starving. It would take a lot.
Not really.
It'd take. Yeah.
There's that. Alright, now I found a sticker book, and it's one of those ones that I've used almost everything in,
Mm-hmm.
but not everything, if that makes sense. Like, I've used everything that was flashy in it.
Okay.
It's one of those ones I'll probably have you pick me up another copy of.
Mm-hmm.
It's by Paracraft Smiths. It's designed for the Recollection set. We're going to be using parts out of it today.
Yeah.
But it had, I thought it had, let me see if it still does.
You just randomly went through and took all the numbers?
Yeah, that's what happens is you use like all the numbers when you're doing these calendars.
No. I mean, like, on some of the pages, it was like you just took a number. Or like that one, you took like the, like 2
Week.
weeks? 1 week?
1 week.
Week and a half?
Yeah. I bought this when we were trying the other set.
Ooh, Natalie, how was the Botanical Gardens?
Yeah, how was that?
Oh, you got all the little tiny times.
Yeah,
Oh, how cute. Oh, you need your tweezers.
I know.
Sorry, I'm just going to watch this like I am armchair quarterbacking like a cooking show. Like,
Yeah.
no, you need tweezers. You need tweezers.
I just had them out because I knew I was going to need them for a lot of things today.
Oh, yes. Oh, so her and Gwen had a wonderful time at the gardens.
Good.
Oh, so back to other conversations. So, how kid friendly was the botanical? Because there were questions. Like,
Yeah.
is this going to be kid friendly? Like, it says it's not really kid friendly, but like, I don't know. It's plants. How non kid friendly could it be?
Well,
It's not like
depending.
plants and like, wine and, meth. Like, how kid unfriendly could it be? Oh, they have a kids play area. That's cool.
It's not like they have velociraptors and African violets and what is it? The fly-eating ones.
The Venus flytraps. Those are like, they advertise those to kids. Don't you remember the Oriental Trading Company catalog?
I know.
Oh, and they had hammocks too. Well, of course, I'm sure kids today don't get an Oriental Trading catalog. Do they?
Probably.
Like, I can't even remember anymore how I got on their list, but I swear to God, it was probably from ordering like I don't know, like seeds for a Venus flytrap from some magazine.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know, it used to be in the back of all kinds of different magazines. Like you would get this ad, but they never said it was Oriental Trading Company.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what it was.
Uh-huh. See,
Like,
so this is why you created me my time strips for my work planner.
oh, and I have pics to edit from when they went. Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very cool. We'll ship them over. We'll get on those as quick as we can.
Mm-hmm.
And that's actually probably quicker than one would think right now, because
Don't you say it?
no. I mean, like we just finished some of the biggest stuff that we've had.
Right.
So yeah, there's always like, and we don't have Pagan Pride in like 2 weeks.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah, we still have the psychic coach business though.
Well, oh yeah. Well, oh please, I want that to totally like go off like gangbusters. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Like get Coach Aeson in his little mesh shorts and his tank top and his whistle, and just
Yeah.
like go to work.
Get your ass on live.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. See, and right here is the reason why we run into so many damn problems. And why
Oh, what's
this
that?
cannot be my main planner.
Okay, and you're about off camera. There you go. Hey, I was just telling you.
No.
Oh, it really is surgery.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, we're doing you strips.
Yeah. Look, it runs out at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh no.
And that's when you started at 1. Like, do
Uh,
people not realize that people work more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
well, no, for you, you started it at 1 in the afternoon.
I know. One, and that's why we had to cover the times up.
Yeah. So you get 12, 13, 14 hours?
14 hours. And I still have 2 more hours in my day.
Wow. You actually, in less space, get more time blocks
Yeah.
on the
Moxie
Makes a
Life.
Life. Moxie Life. Why am I so resistant to that word?
I don't know. Probably because you're going to probably hear it in my nightmares and yours.
I already do. Teasing.
Yeah. Which I'm really liking it. It's been a very good, cool planning system. We saw the new Happy Planners. I am so disappointed. Can we just talk about that a moment?
Oh my god. Well, I'm currently hoping that's just the Walmart version. Like,
Mm-hmm.
please tell me that's just the Walmart. Like, we decided you guys are trash and deserve trash, so here's your trashy happy planner. What? I'm just saying,
I know.
some companies, when they look at Walmart as a distribution channel, that's how they treat it. Like, they
Mm-hmm.
specially craft product from Walmart,
Mm-hmm.
and it's garbage.
Yeah. Blue Skies has a better planning system for teachers. Let's just put that out there. Blue Skies is better.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and the pictures of the girls are so cute, Natalie. Like, I love the first one where they're forming a heart. That's just so cute. That
So,
is so awesome.
so yeah, we saw that, and it was like, oh my god, I am
Oh,
glad
yeah.
that we're moving out of that system.
Yeah, so it's spiral bound. It's tiny,
Mm-hmm.
but like, it's a weird size, even.
Yeah,
Like, I don't think it's full 8.5 by 11,
it's
but it
full
is.
8.5 by 11, but
Oh,
it's
is it?
yes,
Oh, yeah, but it's very weird, and it's got to be some really thin paper.
It's very thin paper. It's less than an inch thick.
Yeah.
Spiral bound. Hello, the planner that will not um, be named because I don't know, their original owner can't respect COVID restrictions and was proved to be racist. Uh, oh, did you miss that drama?
I think I missed that drama. Like, planner community apparently had a whole lot of drama.
Yes. One of the founders. Good
Mhm.
God, someone is blowing up my phone.
Oh
one
my
of the
goodness.
one of the founders of a planner company, Aaron Congers,
Uh-huh.
children was graduating high school at the height of the pandemic, when nobody was to be graduating high school. Now, graduation ceremonies was the deal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, so they decided that they would have a BML march in their cap and gowns and the diplomas, and they would celebrate with the BML march to the beach. And there's a Black Lives Matter march that wasn't a Black Lives Matter march. And if anyone said anything, they would just say that they're protesting. No masks were involved. No action of BML was involved. It was I don't know. We're like people fake shit. Um, False flagging BLM. I never called out
Oh,
on it, and I will not use their planner to this day. I am an elephant. I remember bullshit. I still don't eat at Chick-fil-A.
yeah, really.
Okay.
No, like, that's super over the top.
Yeah.
I mean, that, no, no, no,
Okay.
no.
And this is back when were losing hundreds of thousands of people a day to death.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't like, this past, like, earlier this year.
No. This
So
was
when it would have been like, okay, that's a school district that's maybe a little overcautious.
right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. So Aeson will not use anything Aaron Cogburn. Sorry. I will go and make Joe print and create me planner before I do that.
yeah, no, I get it. That is the planner that shall not be named.
Yep. Okay.
But yeah, that's some crap.
It is. It
I
is
mean,
major crap. And some of the crap that's coming out in these planners this year is crap.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and then like, can we also talk about the fact that like Staples thought there was going to be a resurgence in their basic dusty ass planners?
Oh.
Well, no, like because we went shopping and like so they've got this little tiny like disc bound set and the Martha Stewart set. What is it,
Mm-hmm.
Arc for them? I think it's Arc, or maybe
Yeah,
that's
it's Arc.
Odyssey. But yeah,
It's the one.
whatever.
It's the one you bought me the lovely punch for, and I was so happy that I could punch more than 3 pages at a time, but won't
Mhm.
hold on rings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go figure, right? So yeah, no, so we went shopping there at one point for you.
Mm-hmm.
And like Spiral Bound, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And like, no, these are your old school pages thinner than a telephone book,
Mm-hmm.
dusty ass planners.
Right.
And like, I'm just sitting there going, who the hell missed the memo?
Right.
Like, no one plans like this anymore.
Right.
Like, all you need is like the one appointment book that you sell. And if you could get some better paper, I think every stylist in the world would be thrilled.
Exactly.
Every doctor's office in the world that hasn't gone to a digital system, because I mean, like, are there any? Would be thrilled.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no,
Yeah.
like seriously, guys, get it together. Like, this is crap. You've got to be able, like, you got to write really fine.
Mm-hmm.
So small you can't read it.
Right.
Like, it's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. And the other thing with it being ridiculous, can we talk sticker companies?
I have so many problems with those.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all right, so what's going to make me mad now?
Well, Happy Planner went up almost $5.
On their sticker books that are now like $25?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they're crap.
No.
When I say they're crap, I mean they're crap.
Well, granted, though, where you buy them, it's probably going to work out to like now their discount price is like $14.
It's 18.
Mm.
But, I'm not really happy with that.
I don't think anyone is. Oh, God. Shannon points out some of them are in the $45 to $50 range.
Mm-hmm.
How?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not cool.
However, Paper Studio, Agenda 52, guys, you guys are going to see a lot of Agenda 52s in there. Here's why. The fucking planner books are always on sale, anywhere from 40 to 60% off, and they are stuck to the price. The highest sticker book they have is $17.99.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And Shannon, are you talking about the image on the back, or are you talking about like they unbound 2 sheets like in the front?
Yeah.
Because we've run into that is that like some of the books, if you look on the back, it's like, oh, these are great. And then you actually get into the book and like some of them are the transparencies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it is unbound 2 sheets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can be less cranky about that because sometimes the pictures were a killer.
Yeah.
Like you'd get in there and you'd realize though, like they were like the vinyl like, or at least the clear coated or whatever stickers.
Mm-hmm.
The glossy stickers that you can't write on with anything but a ballpoint pen and a
Yep.
death grip. Which is true. But then some of them are just like the transparent stickers, and that no. That works great for decorative items.
Mm-hmm.
Those are lovely decoratively.
Mm-hmm.
They're a real nightmare if that's like what they decide to put your like bill or call or appointment sticker on, where you're supposed to write it in. I really struggle with, do some of these people just make stickers and not ever actually use them? Hey, Dottie.
Hi, Dottie. You can tell that they don't use them. Like, sorry, they don't use them.
I struggle with that. Because, I mean,
mm-hmm.
Like,
more like, when you try to organize, and like some of these stickers, you can tell they were not, and then like planner books that have post-it notes, right? And you think, oh, this is great, this is post-it note. No, there ain't no sticky on the back of this.
Yeah, like, come on, give me a sticky.
Yeah, give us stickers.
Like, Jesus. Like, oh, come on, how bad can the licensing from 3M be?
It can't even be the licensing from 3M. Okay, it's not even 3M licensing.
Well, I mean, but if you wanted full post-it,
right?
Like the full post-it experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you gotta license that from 3M, but my God, their product is like what? Almost 80 years old? 60 years old?
At least.
Somewhere in there? Like, I don't know. I gotta go look this up, but I think it was like the 1940s that 3M came up with Post-it.
Yeah.
Or at least the adhesive, and patented it.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's grab our washi. We're going to do 1 through 7 o'clock because that is when we're eating in this household.
Oh, wow, it's not as old as I thought it was. It's 1968.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's a little younger than I thought it was. Not by much. I mean, it's still, like, it's getting close to retirement age. Like it should have a nice 401k at this point.
Mm-hmm.
It better.
So we'll take our washi and block out our 7 p.m. block. Because that's when we're shutting down for lunch, dinner, family food.
Family feeding time.
Yeah. Messengers go dark. Phones get set down.
Is the game plan.
Yep.
Like,
So if you guys
I
ever
will
wonder why...
say, you can stop that strip before the weekend, because that never works.
Well,
I mean, we try, honey, but it
I know.
never.
I'm going to stop it on Friday. I think everyone's fending for themselves this weekend because this weekend's going to be a good weekend.
Yeah, you can just stop it on Thursday, because remember the 15th is one of your days too. Just saying.
No, it is, but it isn't.
Oh, it is, but it isn't. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is it? What is it?
So we're having our virtual psychic fair with West Virginia Psychics this week. We'll be loading that up in the box in a minute.
What? I got excited.
I know.
We like those days.
Me too. This out of the way. Alright, so there's our dinner box. I'll put my scalpel up before I go use it to make surgical adjustments.
Hey, careful with that thing.
I am. Alright. Natalie chose our colored dates of the week.
Oh,
Yeah. I
very
asked her
cool.
a question, do you prefer black and white or rainbow? And she's like, rainbow. And I'm like, all right, here we go.
Rocket. Oops. Oh, that's why I haven't been able to write for crap.
What'd you do? Leave the cap on?
No, there's no cap on the end, but what I did was I had bumped up the size and forgot I did it.
Yep. Okay. Find my boxes. Because we got some shows to pop in here. I had all my little sticker books out. The other thing is, I wish I could buy just some sticker books, like certain sheets of a sticker book.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if they're gonna go to like that price, like screw that. I want custom ordering.
Yeah. Well, that's why Shannon is going to be getting some sticker pages.
Fair.
Yep.
Very fair.
Well, I'm glad you had fun at Crystal Kingdom. It's always a joy when people can go have fun at events.
Oh yeah, and hanging out with Dottie.
Yes, Dottie was there.
Ooh, and she's loving the teal washi.
Yeah, I want to see if I have teal boxes.
Welcome back, Natalie. Yay, stickers!
Natalie had an interesting live stream last night.
Good. Yeah. She did. I mean, it was a great live stream, but
it's in multiple parts though.
Yeah. Yeah, it was not smooth sailing.
I had to go hunt her down, and that's the first. Natalie, you better feel lucky I actually hunted you down. Like the other psychics will tell you, he doesn't hunt people down.
Basically, no. Oh, she's still traumatized. Wow. So yeah. Shannon watched for a bit and then fell asleep. Just because she had a rough night and a long day, not because,
Right. All right. So we're going to do the 8 p.m. here for coffee and tea. Now, we also have a double feature. At the same time, there are shameless promotions.
Yes.
So that'll be fun.
Yeah, typically it's one message, Dottie points out. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
It's like, are you here? No. F you, we're moving on without you.
Uh-huh.
May the odds be forever in your favor.
Yep.
Good luck.
Yep. Okay, and then of course we have. Sorry guys, I'm hunting boxes because I can't find my box thing. No, that comes from my teaching years. I don't hunt my students. If they don't turn in homework, well, we're moving on to the next lesson. Hope you done it.
Well, yeah, and generally it's like, well, and especially in the teaching.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's a moment of like, this benefits you, so if you didn't do it, like, we assume you're good to go and you didn't need that lesson.
All right.
Like, but if you do, you can always turn it in later.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not technically graded, it's for your benefit.
Well, I do put a grade on it, but I normally give feedback about it.
Well, yeah.
You know.
Like, you get helpful information out of it.
I do.
Well, and they do too. Oh, sorry, guys. Oh, I thought the sneezing had stopped for the day.
No.
I was wrong.
When you start your day out sneezing, you sneeze all day. I know it's not the Black Plague, so I'm not wishing you bless you.
Okay. I don't know. We can always do our politically correct sneeze response,
Mm-hmm.
which I stole from a friend of mine because I still find it hilarious.
Okay.
May the god, goddess, or other of your choosing bless, curse, or completely ignore you as they see fit.
Ah. See, we have the psychic coffee shop with Zenga. Yeah, this is Zagaya. Okay, cool. There's that on box. I feel like I'm missing a show. Oh, yeah, I'm psychic the clowns. That's what it is. It's like I have we have 5 live streams coming out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I swear we're determined to miss this one every week.
Well, it's not that we're determined to miss it. It's because we, do it on Sunday, and we think we can get it all done. But this week's going to be a long week because we're doing all 4 planner sections, and one of them I actually have to use the computer to do.
Ooh.
I'm setting up the budget one.
Oh my, yes, you do have to use the computer for that one.
Yep.
There's no way around that.
Yeah. So the 17th we're going to do the budget.
Okay.
Like that's what I want to be talking about is budgeting and how I back budget. And it'll be easier to see it on the 17th.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so there's our base boxes of the shows. All right, what else we got? But no, there's a lot of stuff in the planner community, and I'm like, bullshit. And then there's stuff this past week I've realized, oh fuck, I need this. I need that. No. So we're going to do sticker surgery because, of course, they didn't make a sticker to fit the box.
Never. Well, that's because a lot of the stickers seem to be almost generic,
Yeah.
as in, like, they really didn't think this through or plan it out,
Well,
which I find ironic for planner stickers that are not planned out.
well, what I get, and I understand they're trying to make it for all the formats, but if they would make sticker books for each of the planner classes and purely plan on the front of here, vertical, great. I'm using a vertical planner. I'll buy this sticker book in vertical. And then, oh, I'm using a dashboard, so this one says dashboard. I'll buy this one in dashboard. No, they can't do that.
Well,
So
yeah, and more importantly, like, some of these things are just like, they are, so to speak, generic elements.
right.
Like, you would, so you could literally just pull all of the block stickers
Mm-hmm.
and just create ones that fit
Right.
those blocks,
Right.
and you're ding,
Ding.
life's great.
Mhm.
Everything's wonderful. I don't know. That goes, though, back to my whole thing of, like, these companies keep going a little too far.
These companies keep going farther and farther into bullshit, and it's like, nope. The psychic's going to get mad, and you guys are going to see what happens when a psychic gets mad here in a minute.
Oh no, why?
Well, you're going to see what I put you through the other night.
Oh, that wasn't even that bad. Like, you were having more issues with the learning curve than I did.
Yeah.
Oh, Shannon sent you a picture. Is that the book you're looking for?
Uh,
Because I think she was looking for the one by, what, Sylvia Brown?
yeah.
Nice.
I'll have to figure out where you sent it to, Shannon. I can message my own self. Are you ridiculous, Facebook?
I do it all the time.
I know. Anyhow,
What? It's useful.
well, right. Okay. Um, I will double check it and see. Do that right now. Yes, that is it.
Hooray! Huzzah! Huzzah!
Huzzah, huzzah. Yep, that is the one that I've been looking for. All right. Oh, well, found it for you. It's at my house in front of the TV.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
All right.
Don't you hate when you're already looking at the thing you're trying to look at, and then you still do everything to try to, like, change it?
Yeah. What
Like,
I
I don't
hate.
know how to better describe what I just said than what I just said.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm sure there's far better ways, but yeah.
Right.
I just had a moment as the short version of that one.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, Emily.
Emily!
How was the beach?
Was it extra beachy?
Okay, there's my evening out.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
The bar.
Mhm.
The bar. I just realized I hadn't done a thing. Like,
Uh-huh.
I went through all the effort of creating that one sticker,
Uh-huh.
and then because okay, so the break room got information before everyone else, of course. So I got an iPad and I have switched to using GoodNotes, and I found a thing called the Ultimate Planner on
Mm-hmm.
Etsy, and so I'm using a totally different planner system now.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to say, for like the $9 I spent,
Mm-hmm.
this is insanely awesome.
Right.
Like, I am like Mickey D loving it.
Yep. I love it if I could get it. I really wish she would produce a print form on
Oh,
120 GSM, preferably hole punched, 6 ring.
mhm. Oh yeah, you looked at it and just like blah,
Uh-huh.
drooled. Like, that's what I want. Can we print it? And I was like, I don't think we can.
All right.
Like, I
All right.
think
So
it would be a touch problematic.
yeah, let's get in here and put in my other appointments because there's other things going on. Oh hell. What is that? Friday? Yes. I have a 1 p.m. key meeting.
Oh, fun. Let me notate that because that becomes important.
Yep, that affects a lot.
Yeah, that throws your whole day off.
Mhm. And Eric is on 4:30. So here.
Oh, is that Friday too?
Nope, that's Thursday.
Okay.
Like Thursday is going to be busy, and Inner Circle is going to have a class on um, Sunday at 6:30.
Mm-hmm.
Where we're taking on Doctors of Scientists. You guys do not know what Inner Circle is. It is my private membership training for psychic and Wicca classes. Um, and you guys get to decide when and how, um, and all that. So you get voting power, you get invited in private lives and that, and then the 13th is full moon.
There you go.
No, I don't have one.
Oh, and Emily says the beach was beachy. I managed to do art there, so super good.
Good.
Very awesome.
Uh,
Very, very
will you go
awesome.
look in events on Mountaineer Pagan Nexus and see when the full moon chat is?
Oh,
Because the full
uh,
moon's the 13th.
yeah. Let me go see real fast. Sorry, I was on a page.
Mm-hmm.
Um, oh my goodness. Um, do this. Maybe. There we go. Um, okay, were you actually talking about on Mighty Networks?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, that's where I screwed up.
Yep. I'll be right back.
Okay. So yeah, let me look through. Oh, where? Do this every time. There we go. I don't know why I had that brain fart. Like, sorry guys, I got too many places. So let's see. Featured events. Groups. Actual events. Upcoming. Okay, I think I found it. And it looks like that is going to be the 28th. So, all right, we'll just wait for him to pop back in. He should be just a second.
All right, we're back.
All right, so the next thing I see regarding the moon
Mm-hmm.
is the new moon brew in chat,
Okay. Well,
and
Inner
that is the
Circle will have full moon chat
okay.
at 8 p.m.
Okay, so we'll have to add that.
Yep. Baristas are welcome to our full moon chat.
Absolutely.
So that needs to get put up there.
Yep. So now we're up to 6 for this week.
Yeah.
And that's on Thursday or on Wednesday. And at 8 p.m.
Mm-hmm. All right. So then on Friday, we start the virtual psychic affair. Yeah, we got to change that a little bit because we are bringing that back. And that will start at 2. So we'll just put it here. We started this during the pandemic and we're continuing it on. And that will go till 5 o'clock Sunday. Well, no, we'll go ahead and do it the full 11. So virtual psychic fair ends here. So that's where West Virginia Psychics. Some of us will be taking appointments at discounted rates and doing some live streaming throughout that. So there's that in line. So I think we've got all the big appointments in.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go back to our blocky schedule. Remember, we laid this out so Aeson can start getting a natural sleep pattern, and all 5 of his jobs can get equal time.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Well, it is. It's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, sneak in and put a heart sticker on his planner, Joe. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, Shannon. I did miss that. I was still looking for information for it. So Shannon says, I would assume the full moon chat is on the full moon. My sarcastic
Yeah,
ass.
not always. Sometimes it's the day after, sometimes it's the day before. Example, I'm not going to do one if I got a barista chat on Wednesday night and a full moon chat at 8 p.m. Both of them together just don't work out. So,
Yeah.
according to our block schedule, at 1 o'clock, we're going to the gym. 2 o'clock is when 1 o'clock I'm getting up, and 2 I'm there all for here. So, we're doing gym. Yeah. All the way across. Loving this block scheduling. 3 o'clock is when we hit the office. No appointments will be here. I will not be taking appointments till 3. And dinner's at 7. And then Keen hits in here at 8. Runs down till 4. And down. This is a Keen block.
Yeah, I think you're stuck after.
Yeah, like this is nada.
Yeah, it's just not gonna.
Yeah. Alright, so jump, and then we will do Keen here. To dinner. And Keen here. Thursday. I've got literally, I don't touch Keen until here. And down. And
Friday, you're virtual.
I'm yet virtual, but at the same time, I'm going to be working the Keeny too.
Awesome.
That just means if you book an appointment, it isn't no big deal.
Well, that's true. That's true. Oh, good night, Dottie.
Hope you had a good day.
Of course, I was thinking about what Shannon said, put a heart sticker on this planner. Do you know how much effort it would take for me? No, it wouldn't.
Do you know how much you are possibly endangering Joe? That's the question.
Especially considering. Dun, da, 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 your mother made sure to give me the ammo.
Oh, I know she made sure to give you ammo. Which I had a lovely lunch with her this week.
You did. Now, are you going to tell the truth about the lunch, or are we going to go, yep, that was totally planned?
Nope, we can actually talk about that. Because, I go out to eat. I'm filming on Saturday. I have a review to do for you guys. I've got some walkthrough budgeting to do.
Oh, Dottie says, poor Joe, don't do it. Now that's just encouraging.
And we'll fit in 2 hours here on Keen. And then Keen here. Alright, looks like it's going to be a very normal week. But you guys know that it can't always be that simple.
Oh, no,
Got a lot. But these are the broad strokes. This is why we have the broad stroke planner, because according to this, yeah. This is why this doesn't work, but this is great for planning-based purposes.
It is. It's good.
Yeah.
Like, it helps. Like, it's a general idea. What are we doing? When are we doing it?
How are
we're
we
going to
doing
do it? And then how.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely the howie how.
Yep. All right. Let's flip that to the side. And I think the first up, let's go ahead and do the personal planner. And I think we can have fun with it.
Woo! Fun planner. Fun planner.
Yes. So this is the 6-ring personal planner. And Joe, it is half letter. I'm really liking the half letter size. We printed it. This is the Moxie Life Daily Gratitude. I am bringing that along. You're going to notice some gratitude things. You're going to notice some Mel Robbins things in my planners because I'm a life coach. So, of course, I'm going to use the tools that I recommend to my clients.
Good deal. Good deal.
Now, the thing we did take out was the Mel Robertson thing because it was basically being copied by Moxie Life. And I found the only two things useful here was the gas station and the dating, which I found the gas station even better. I have done canal notes here for any personal notes, like go to the store, pick up eggs, milk, bread. Don't do that. I've got enough of all that.
Mm-hmm.
So here's our weekly planner. So what goes into the personal planner? Well, that's the information that I need. So, and it is a week on 2 pages. Okay. So here. 4 p.m. I'm out of office. This is my lunch date with me.
Oh, there we go. We froze for just a second.
I am screen on this one.
Yes, currently for writing, yes.
All right. And then that's all I have on Monday. And then I'm working Keen 8 to 4. See, and the reason is this is I can let him go, nope, I can't go and do that, and this can go with me.
That's
All
the
right.
one you can just drop in the bag and have it with you at all times and jot your notes.
Yep.
Sweet.
All right, what do you want for dinner on Monday? Look at the menu.
Oh, goodness. I should have taken a photo of that. Hold on. Let me drop out for just a second.
Okay.
I'm going to go take a photo of it so I have it to reference.
Awesome. While you're at it, take a photo of the house routine. All right. Moving over to Tuesday. Tuesday, I'm at work from 8 to 4. That's key and broadcasting and all that. But I don't have any personal appointments then. Wednesday, we have the full moon chat at 8 p.m. And then I have my evening out with D-Bear. At 10:30. And then Keen is 12 to 4. Moving on. Thursday, I've got Eric at 5.
There we go. I'm back.
Welcome back.
All right. Let's see, for Monday night, why don't we go for pinto beans? Would be a really easy one for the crock pot, right? Or the Instant
Do what?
Pot. Pinto beans?
Yeah.
Crock pot or Instant Pot?
Crock pot.
Okay, so that would be really easy to just start it that morning.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Let's do that.
So you want pinto beans and ham?
Yes.
Cool. And I have already made the cornbread. It's in the freezer.
Awesome.
Cool. All right, Tuesday.
Let's see. That looks like a great hot dog night.
Okay. Wednesday.
Hold on, give me a second. Like, I have to write it in too.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
My God. All right. I said hot dogs for Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then for Wednesday, oh, what did Wednesday look like? There was a little bit of train wreck there, wasn't there?
I have a
Or is
full
that
moon at
Thursday?
8. We have D-Bear, and then I have work.
Okay, so that's not a highly complicated day.
No.
Okay, then let's go ahead and I really want to do a steak dinner. Is that bad?
No.
Okay,
Okay.
like you put it in front of me.
I know. You have to pick up baked potatoes that day.
Fair enough. Let me put that over here.
And you can either choose to go pick them up at Wendy's or go to Kroger's and get them, and I'll make them at home.
Yeah, I'll probably go to Kroger's because we've learned we cannot trust the Wendy's.
Right.
They lie. All right. Now, so, okay, that means Thursday is the train wreck day because we have 2 concurrent live streams.
Right.
So why don't we do the meatball subs?
Okay. Okay.
Because that's another crock pot dump.
Yeah, that's another heat up, actually.
Oh, no, or that. Well, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a crock pot heat up.
Right.
It's a slow warming of the.
Right. All right. Friday? That's insanity and an early day for me.
We have chili in the freezer, don't we?
Yep.
Yeah. Like, it's fully made.
Yes.
Yeah, then let's do that.
Okay. Saturday?
That's a little bit slower. Let's do the fish tacos.
Okay. Make a note to go get me coleslaw.
Okay. That doesn't really work there. Okay, that's deli. Alrighty, and then Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
That's another technical slow one, or you have a class?
I have a class, and we have a live stream, and I have an event running.
Yeah. Pigs in a blanket?
Sounds lovely.
Alright, let's do that.
So yeah, there's our meal plan for the week. Grab my red pen. All right, we're going red Sharpie. When is the invisible assistant going to work?
Oh. Alright, so Monday is 4 to 8.
Okay. Okay.
Tuesday is noon to 8.
You're taking him?
Yeah.
Noon to 8 or noon to 4?
Noon to 8.
Wow, okay.
It's going to be a long one.
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday is 4 to 8.
Okay. You'll at least have to pick him up.
And then Thursday is 4 to 8.
I'll
And
pick
of course,
him up.
we'll find out more about Friday later because that's when his schedule stops.
Yep. Which, that drives me insane, but okay.
Yeah, it kind of does me too, especially since it doesn't have like a fair amount of consistency.
Right.
Like he could end up working 11 to 4 that day. He could end up working like it's anyone's guess.
Right. All right.
11 to 4,
Friday.
4 to 9, 4 to 8, 12 to 8. There's no telling.
Right. So Friday, I have nothing personal planned. It's an all work day, so that I'm just going to write in here, all work. Saturday is an all work day. And Sunday is an all work day. All right. So you took pictures of the board in there for me. Let's break that out.
Oh, the pictures of the weekly task list?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me a minute to get the house color. There we go. What are we doing Monday?
Kitchen.
Okay.
Living room.
Okay.
Dining room. Bathroom. Okay, now we're off screen. Sorry.
You're fine.
Okay, bathroom is where we left off.
Yep.
Then bedroom.
Bedrooms.
Well, yes.
Okay.
Saturday's laundry and car.
All right. So that's you guys.
Okay.
Let me grab your color. You're handling the laundry.
Yep.
And
Invisible assistant in the car.
Yep. All right. And Sunday is my restock day.
Yep. Prep, restock, and reorganize.
Yep. I done that today, and you thought I was mad.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. So I think that's what my personal week looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Let's grab this one. This is the watercolor one.
I have to merge later because I am going to make those notes. Let's see. I want a different color. Oh, but I don't want to fuck up that one. So in green, I'll go through. And, oh, come on, stay on for me. There we go.
Since I've got an all work week, it's get all work weekend. It's get to work. See, it's like every theme planner believes that you're going to be flying somewhere. I don't know how many of these pages I have. I don't fly that often. Who the hell gets 4 vacations?
I know, right? I don't know. Maybe our UK brethren, or European brethren, or rest of the world brethren.
Possibly.
And speaking of that in a great big brotherhood of man way, not just to be like, it's only men who get any of these things. So then again,
busy weekend. I think I'm done with this one. All right, let's see what else we got to play with. Now, this is the Rum Run. This is what drew me to Happy Planner, and she's actually came out with her own planner. I just love these girls. But this is one of her highly functional ones, so it isn't like there's a lot of pretty deco.
Mm-hmm.
There is one sticker that I'm going to use. That is on Thursday over here. Ugh.
Ugh.
Ugh. It's for that 1 p.m. appointment, which means I have to be up at 11.
Okay, fair.
All right. Pop this down here. This bottom section I am not using, and the reason I'm not using it is when we took this to half letter, the habit section really just got messed up.
Oh no!
Yeah, so it's now a decorative section, which is no big deal. That happens when you really mold or form into a thing. But here's the problem: Moxleaf doesn't make a 6-ring half letter size.
No.
That would be amazing if they did.
Heck, if they made a spiral bound version of it would be cool.
They make a spiral bound of this, but I don't think it has the gratitude journal in it.
Really?
Really.
Aww.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they do, and I've not seen the product. Moxie Life, if you ever see my planning videos, hear me out. 6-ring, half letter, all your product line. Like, sign me up.
Absolutely.
I will pre-give you my credit card to, well, I'll pre-give you Joe's credit card to order.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
No, that's not who you are. Oh, maybe I have a different. Sorry, I keep going back and forth on a thing, and then I had a dumb moment where I was like, maybe this is easier than I think.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It is. I like some days with me, you know?
Use your words.
Well, no, I was having a whole moment of like trying to see if the sticker book, oh no, cancel, came with a, there we go, like a sticker that would work for each one of those rooms.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, dang it, it does not.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, well, crap.
Mm-hmm.
So let me go ahead and paste it on that one. Ooh, that's cute. And then, oh, get on the right page, Joe. Get on the right page. So, yay! Paste, and paste, and we'll paste. But it does have one that actually is like a mop and a broom.
Cool.
And I'm like, oh, nice. I love my icons.
Do they have a little spray bottle?
Don't think they do, but I'll look in just a second. Like literally right this second. This is my problem is I actually have to look through these really carefully.
Mm-hmm.
Because as like a great big giant grouping,
Mm-hmm.
I can't see them.
Ah.
Like it's icon overload for me.
Okay.
It's like I'm seeing a lot of disparate things that have no place together,
Mm-hmm.
and my brain is like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Like, why are all these things grouped together? Like, it doesn't work. They're not supposed to be. This is a bad idea. Why do I need like 6 different activity stickers that are very specific?
Well, what's the activity?
Running, jumping rope, riding a bicycle, meditating, I'm counting, swimming, and playing basketball.
All right, y'all want to see what happens when your stickers start getting old?
Oh, no. Oh, you're off screen. Oh, the glue died. Oh.
Yeah,
It like started tearing up the underpaper.
yeah. It started sticking to the underpaper. This is why
Oh
you
no.
want to either use them or pass them to a friend.
Yes. They don't live forever.
Yep.
But no, there is no sticker with a spray bottle.
Oh goodness.
Yeah. Like I have all kinds of other stickers.
Mm-hmm.
But not that one.
And since I get to go see Eric, that's a star day.
Awesome.
Yeah. We'll put some Cosmos up here. So yeah, we kind of switched over and went into the Stargazer sticker book, which is a new one through Happy Planners. Very pretty, but it's not worth $25. When this one has more functional to it. So that is my personal planner for the week. Now let's see if we got our. And then the next section will be the errands I have to run, what I need to buy, bills I have to pay, personal calls I need to make. Here's a little focus section that I can fill in with something. You know, if I've got a massive remembering thing, like take mother to dinner. That's a massive
Yes.
remember thing.
Yes. That one totally needed to be been written in this week.
Yep.
Like there was an oops.
No, there was an
Well,
oops.
there's almost oops.
There's always an oops, but it was a good time. The big oops was, I ate too much and didn't maintain my psychic diet, which we're
Mm-mm.
finding as being a bigger thing than what we thought it was.
Yeah. Well, because like you started saying this, and I'm like, yeah, I've been there, done that.
Mm-hmm.
Is that there's just like I don't know, it's just like eating out in general is just like it's a trap.
Right.
Um, like it's not real food. My body hates it.
Mm-hmm.
Never ever does it ever. Want to love it. And it's like, okay, so that's where we are now. This is what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and we just roll with that. So alrighty then.
So you found this Cornell page for me for notes for the week,
Yes.
and
It's it's
I'm
a
going
it's
to
a
use
fun
some big
layout.
stickers. These are stickers I thought I'd never get to use because they're huge,
They are.
and
Look
they're
how pretty
yeah.
when they work.
There we
There we go.
go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Nice, simple. We'll go gold conical. There we go. That looks pretty for this week.
Oh, that looks amazing.
hmm Simple yet elegant. And that came out of the farmhouse one. I really like the farmhouse planner books, but they only come in big grand, so because they make really big impacts.
Yes. They're fulfilling a lot of dead space.
Yeah.
But it's
Oh,
also what I mean with some of the sticker books. It's like, unless you have a ton of dead space, it's like, these are really pretty. I can't use a single one.
mm-hmm.
And there's some like that one that I almost want to just cut it in half.
Yeah, I think I am going to.
Like, it makes a nice frame.
All right. I thought it would make a nice thought bubble.
Okay, slide it up so we can see.
I will.
Thank you. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool. Very, very cool.
Yep. And then we have our daily gratitude pages, which I've already, I believe, numbered with leftover days of the week and leftover numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't number it, so we're going to pop the numbers in.
Awesome.
But these are just going to be simple, guys. I am not going all out with these. And, in the morning, your daily mantra, how you feeling, what you need today. The evening is your 4 things you're thankful of, the highlight of your day, and in ways you can make tomorrow better, i.e., I made most of my week better because my husband has pre-made lunches.
Yes.
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 So I don't have to go, how do I feed him? All I have to do is worry about taking my shake in and either taking my salad in or taking my second shake in. Totally up to me. How busy my
Well, and
day
more
is.
importantly, that way I don't forget to eat.
Yes. Like, it's
Like,
not that
because
he can't cook.
yeah.
Yeah. It's more so he forgets to eat.
Well, I forget to eat, and then it's like I don't have time to make anything, and so I'll just grab like a granola bar or a bag of popcorn, or I just won't.
Yeah.
And then it's like 2 a.m. And it always becomes the day that it's like 2 a.m. the following day
Mm-hmm.
is when we finally get a break to eat, and it's like, oh, thank God, food.
Mm-hmm.
And then my tummy goes crazy, and it's
Yeah.
like, no, stop the insanity.
All right.
Have your Susan Powder moment. Stop
Yep.
the insanity.
Right. There's that. And that'll take us into our weekly reflections, which I do want to write these in. This is, bring up that graphic. This is again us having to make something because it's not printed in any planner, but I see it all the time on Moxie Life sites. And I'm like, what planner are they getting this from?
Aww, what is it?
It's the Win Loser Draws.
Oh,
That's it. Yep. Not there. Documents.
may the god, goddess, or other of your choosing bless, curse, or completely ignore you as they see fit.
Mm-hmm.
We got to use it twice.
I know. Now you got me sneezing.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I think it's because the cat had took over our bed for a week.
Yeah.
So that poor unfortunate blanket is just fur covered.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't touched it that it hasn't been like poof.
Okay. So do we
Cat
need to
fur.
change blankets?
I think we're gonna have to, yeah.
Yeah, because that's the whole reason I stopped allowing them up on bed because I just sneeze too much.
Yeah, we haven't had a choice with him this past week.
Yeah, of course.
Allow wasn't really
It wasn't a question.
Yeah, no, he chose
Hmm?
and was not going to be dissuaded.
No.
And it's like, okay, you do you, boo. You do you. Like, we love the Ollie. We just like the Ollie when he's less on the bed.
Yeah. Like that's a big thing for us, apparently. Over the years, I've developed a sensitivity to the cat hair.
Mm-hmm.
I won't call it a full blown allergy, but it's a sensitivity.
I thought about taking that blanket
Uh huh.
when we went to do laundry, and I was like, no, it's probably okay.
Uh huh.
And then, yeah, I made the bed. Cat hair flew everywhere.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I'm going to regret this all week long.
Yeah.
And
No,
it's
and
like,
you're
well,
gonna regret it, but now I'm gonna regret it.
sorry.
It's okay.
Sucks to be you.
It's your fault. I never had this problem until you came along.
I'm sorry.
I'm picking, damn it.
I know, but still.
I know I saved a picture of it.
Oh no.
This is one of the times when I really just want something and it's not there. Actions. Alright, fine. I should be able to navigate to my Facebook. Look at it. Because I think it's wins, losses, changes.
Oh.
But no, this is one of the things I thought was in the Moxie Life. Apparently not. And I'm like, what? Everyone has it.
Why don't I?
Well, and apparently it's depending on the planner type.
Oh.
Like, I think their flagship has certain things.
So it's targeted at very different audiences.
Well,
For
very
very
different lifestyles.
yeah. So really what you need is like the Moxie Life. I have all the lifestyles.
I need the Grand Coach Moxie Life is what I need.
Like I need all the things like and your sticker book. And really I just need your sticker book to just give me all the things.
Well, it would be nice, but Moxie Life is one of those that comes out with just functional stickers. Now, there's other companies like Fern Creek Co. that I wish she would just offer like all her kits in one big bundle. Yes, we understand that it'll probably be like $100, but we'll pay it for a year's supply of stickers.
Mm-hmm. Well, like we sat down and had a whole conversation
Mm-hmm.
about like, okay, what did this year turn into financially for planning?
Right.
Because this has been a rough planning year.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and like I broke it down to, point blank that if this is what that costs and these are the ways you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you can find a system or if you want to go digital,
Uh-huh.
like here's your budget.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you don't break this number, I don't really care.
Right.
But like you're gonna have to be committed
Yep. All right.
because like yeah, it's not gonna be one of those things like if we went digital and like you're gonna have to be sure you like it.
Well, and see, that's the thing
Yeah.
that
Oh
I've
yeah.
got, and then some highlights. What I learned. Here's the thing, though, and this is probably something we're going to have to decide on.
Mm-hmm.
And that's me taking like a week or two
Okay.
in digital land
Mm-hmm.
before I can like commit to, okay, yes, this will work. Because how many systems have we tried this year
A lot.
and they fail? And the
Yeah.
reason they have fallen, yes, most of them have failed because either three things happened. My life quickly changed in that the planning system that I was using was crap.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them are like that. You can just call it as it is. It's crap.
Yeah. Well, and some of them, it's not really as crap. It's just not for you at all.
Right. Well, it's crap. And the reason I call it crap, for those that want to get defensive, the paper's cheap. The planning system is crappy. Or it's designed for someone totally different than me. That has a kid. Like there's the Mom Agenda Planner, which I'm not knocking Mom Agenda. The layouts look very nice. For a mom with two kids and a house
Mm-hmm.
and a part-time job.
Yeah, it does end up kind of. Some of them are a little all over the place for like what we do,
Right.
and a lot of them are built around the idea that you work very like a normal 8 to technically 9 hour day.
Not a 14.
Yeah. Well, not only is it time scaled that way, but I mean, it literally assumes you're only capable of doing this many things.
Right.
And then it's like, well, no, not really. And the more things you have to do, or that you want to do, or that you can do, or that you are doing,
Right.
like the more important the planning becomes. Like if your whole day is get up, go to the office, and like you get like 4 meetings a week that are of importance that you need to note down, that's one kind of planning.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you don't have to write down if you have to be at work every single morning at 9 a.m. that you have to be at work at 9 a.m. or 8 a.m. or 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. It's a fixed set thing. You know this. You're good with this. Everyone knows this. It's fixed.
Yeah.
But,
so there's my weekly reflections page.
Oh, cool.
Now I am doing Mel Robinson's reset. It's sitting in there on the board. I haven't gotten it done yet. I haven't gotten it hole punched, but it's going to live here. So I don't know if you guys saw all that, but there's the daily pages. They're all numbered and dated. I'm not going to decorate these because they aren't going to live on. I did do the weekly reflections because I found out if I decorate it, I'll fill it out, and this is when I've got to get on filling out more.
Okay. So you're cool with like you do the daily gratitude, but then the weekly reflection just is like hit or miss?
I've been missing all of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that happens when I try to have my coffee and do my writing. And I get bombarded instead.
Yeah. Fair enough.
But no, I may have you, if I keep this up, I'm going to have you do these in text types.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I was already thinking it as I was looking at it. I was like, well, that's just one more Cricut run.
Yeah.
I mean, we may have to do like 4 or 5 pages of them because I don't think that's going to fit anywhere near as well as the other ones.
No.
But we haven't seen those yet, so,
Yeah. We're going to see how those work out. My wins, my losses, some highlights, what I learned, the changes I need to make this week. The weekly highlights is what were the highlight of the week? How are you feeling? What are you doing right now? Doing right? What are you working? What's working in my current weekly flow? What's not working well? What adjustments do I need to make? What am I learning and how am I growing? What am I grateful for?
There you go.
And these questions are very important. Like I've seen them through a couple systems, but I really like this. I like how I decorated this. It's simple, it's pretty, but it's functional still.
Mm-hmm. Very awesome. Very awesome.
All right, so the personal planner is set up.
Yay! 2
Catch-all
letters
is
down.
set up. All right, so we'll put that back in the planner shelf. Now we're going to debut this one.
Moxie Life.
Life is my work planner, guys.
Yes.
Now, most people have a pretty life planner, personal planner, and then they just have a very mild, meek work planner. Mine is the opposite. So,
Very awesome.
yes. First of all, put up some things. I think I've got all my dates in. Just move some things here on the side. All right. Let's go back to our big planner that plans out everything and lay out the important work events. But we want to do some decorating first. And I believe we're going Galaxy this time. Yes. So this is the washi we're using this week.
Pretty.
Pretty. You like this one?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go ahead and do it across here. I don't do the I can't focus my week or theme my week. I understand some people are able to. That is not what we're doing.
That's kind of a big ask for a lot of people.
Well, some people, moms can like focus on the baby room or, focus this week is just on diet. No, Aeson can't do that.
I mean, not that it's not important, not that it's not a good thing. It's just
not how I plan.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about the Moxie life. And she just Moxie over it.
Tee-hee.
And let's grab a box out of the journaling.
So basically, one could say Moxie on and carry on.
Exactly.
Or Moxie over and carry on.
Carry on.
Oh.
And we're going to a banner.
Yay.
Black pen. This is the Sharpie, the old Sharpie, not the new Sharpies. And this is July 11th through the 17th. I just wrote that out. So we'll do this for $300 a day. And that's the 17th.
Okay, now add your stick to make you a Y for July. It just looks like gel.
There we go.
There you go.
All right. So I am going to get my SGs out.
Ooh.
Yeah. There's some of those missing.
Oh no.
I've took them out and took them with me.
Uh, So how are you liking the Sharpie gel?
I like the Sharpie SGs, but we're going to grab
Okay.
also regular Sharpie too.
Mhm.
Moxie Life has got that paper. Like, that was my big thing. My big thing is paper quality.
Mhm.
And if I have the paper quality, then I can really do a lot. And it took you a bit to get it. Well, I was always bitching about paper quality.
No, it didn't take me a bit to get it. Like I got it.
Mm-hmm.
I was just having a moment of like, I don't know what we're gonna do now that we like. That was like, Happy Planner was the one company that originally had the really thick, sturdy, high quality paper.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like I was talking about earlier, with the dusty ass planners that flipping Staples and everywhere else decided to dump back out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's part of the thing is you get these pages thinner than the Bible, and good effing luck.
Right. It reminds me of the Hobonichi, which I am not a fan of the Hobonichi.
Okay.
Um, their paper could be, used for toilet paper, and someone makes the argument of that.
Like in case of emergency,
Mm-hmm.
in case of panini,
Mm-hmm. Use your
I have enough.
Hobonichi cousin.
See early.
Yeah.
Like, remember all those times you screwed up. Anyway. But no. No. Like, but no, I got it.
Mm-hmm.
I understand it. Like, it can be really problematic for and especially for
Mm-hmm.
you,
Right.
to have text bleeding through so that you're seeing text running in two different directions, and it's like, well, that's your daily operating, like that's your standard operating procedure anyway, and now it's actually duplicated,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, no, yeah, that
Okay,
would be,
this isn't even bleeding through, which is amazing.
oh yeah.
And that's using a full Sharpie pen, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then we're back to the green. That is 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. Keen. And right here is why I can't not get stuck in one. I can't combine my personal into my work.
Mm-hmm.
It's because it just fills up too fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Wednesday. We are very busy on Wednesday. Let's see here. Keen till 7 p.m. Keen. The full moon, which is a live stream. Nope. And it's not a live stream. I keep wanting to make the full moons public.
Oh, that is an inner circle.
Yep. Since they have two things this week, it's at 9:30 on Sunday. And there is a link in the bottom if you want to join the Inner Circle. There is still time. It is ran by Patreon. So you can go ahead and hop in there and join. And you can make it to the full moon and class. It is not a closed Patreon membership. It's a full one. And then Keen at midnight. 4 a.m. Okay. 14th. Keen starts.
Oh, it needs a keen.
Huh?
It needs the word keen.
It'll get there.
Okay, I was just telling you.
I know. You're taking Shameless. I'm taking Coffee and Tea. Then 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. Kind. And then Friday, we have a 1 p.m. Keen test. Okay. Then we're going to start the virtual affair at 2 p.m. Virtual.
Awesome.
And we're also starting Keen at 4. And that will run till probably 9 p.m. Then we have Mountain Bears at 9:30. And then back to Keen at 1 to 4 Keen.
Right, slide up.
Huh?
Slide up. There you go.
All right. This is why we have daily pages. You guys are already seeing that starting to bleed all the way down.
Doesn't take much.
Poor Friday, I thought I was going to have to draw a line and start listing things over here.
You're really.
And I probably will, because these are just things that are already preset. We still have meetings and appointments to get scheduled in. So this is why Aeson has a daily page planner. See here, Saturday, 4 p.m. I'm filming for my YouTubing. We'll push this out to Sunday, 11 p.m. All right, Saturday, virtual psychic fair. It's going on all day, guys. And that's where you can get readings from me. You can get readings from Dottie. Natalie's doing it. Lady Guinevere's doing it. What else I think that's it.
I believe so this time, yes.
Yeah. They would normally have there, and then I am also filming. So I'm going to be filming from 4 to 6 p.m. And then we're running keen from 8 to 4 a.m. And I just messed up, but that's okay. We're going to move on forward. The importance of shifting the colors. And then Sunday. We have keen. Now, the reason I shift colors and the ways I'm laying this out is because of the dyslexia. This will trick my dyslexia very well and makes it decode itself because of the color shift.
Okay.
Yeah. Because if something is written in total black and white, and that is going to be at 8:30 to 11 p.m., I will begin having more trouble decoding it.
Mm-hmm.
It's also why I decorate my planner. The more noise your brain has to go through, the easier it is for the dyslexia to get tricked out. Does that make sense? Or do you need
I think so.
Okay. So that's what our week's looking like.
Like, I don't want to sound insulting as I say this.
Not a problem.
So does that mean that like little kids books are way easier for you than like the full adult book?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's not insulting.
Well, it kind of sounds insulting when I first say it. Is I'm not saying you're on a Dick and Jane reading level.
No.
I just mean that when you're looking at words on a page, if it's set in like pretty,
Mm-hmm.
that book's always going to be like if you could take effectively like PhD material
Mm-hmm.
and put it over the background of like Winnie the Pooh.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter what what Piglet, Pooh, and Eeyore are all doing.
Right.
That's irrelevant. It just tricks your brain enough to be like, okay, in this segment size
Mm-hmm.
and on that background, I can deal with this.
Right. Well, here's an example, and this is what I do when I'm taking heavy classes, is I will either print on colored paper,
Mm-hmm.
or I will take a clear plastic sheet of color and put over it. All right. So the personal goal for this month has been to complete the planner system. So I'm going to put in for my personal goal this week to test the planner system. Because this is really the full planner system. And it was really hard to separate the personal from the professional. Because I've always been a one planner boy.
Hey, fair enough.
Yeah. Maybe multiple planners in one, but it normally works out better for me to have a normal planner system.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So health and wellness, we are going to the gym every day this week.
Ooh.
And I'm going to take my dot pens. These are the mild liners, double-ended, double point. We got a fat one on this side and a thinner one on this side. I'm going to do the fat one and put in 7 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can come in here and check those off. Let's see if it went through. And it did not. There's only one spot it really went shadow through, and that was really hard handling it.
Yep.
Yep. This is the quality of paper I want in a planner. Point blank. All right, so monthly goal was supposed to be for fun and recreation, go for a hike. This is not the week for a hike. I'm going to leave that box. I'm going to just write Second Life in that box.
Okay.
We've been maintaining well.
Yeah, but we haven't been able to do much in the Second Lifey life.
Well, I've gone to a couple parties.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I do a lot of going to the parties. I really like my Australian friends. They
Mm-hmm.
do parties at like 3 a.m., which is amazing. Spiritual,
Nice.
I want, what is that called? The mindset reset over there that I had you print earlier.
Yes. Do believe it is.
So I want to complete mind set reset, which that'll take a bit of time. All right, work and learning. Work and learning, we're going $300 a day. That's our goal. And I also want to get out the magazine and um, set up the weekly emails. Ooh, and I've got angel readings to get done. Okay, financial. We need to move into the new budget and back budget. Okay. I want to have some Joe time this week.
Woo!
Can we do a movie, please?
Ooh, yes. Maybe.
Okay.
Um. Okay, you mean home watching a movie at home, which we already pay for, and I understand that. I got excited for a little more excited,
Uh huh.
because we have recently gotten the drive-in,
Yes.
and so that was my first thought. Not gonna lie, that was my first thought.
Uh huh.
And then I was like, "Ooh, that is not what he means."
Well, next week we'll do a date night because I think next Saturday is a lot easier for me to get a date night in,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll let you plan the date night.
Ooh.
Physical environment. I want to get this house back under routine because I feel better when everything's moving on routine.
Yes.
Yes. All right, guys. So that is our weekly actions. A lot are in work. My main concentration is work and health. I want my sugar to stay under 125. So sugar under 125. All right. So there's that. So let's begin setting up the stuff that Joe done for me and putting some pretty in our week while Joe talks about what he woke up to.
What do you mean what I woke up to?
Oh, I don't know, the refrigerator full of stuff.
Oh my god. Yeah, so yeah, you're talking about why I thought you were angry.
Mm-hmm.
Which I mean is a fair thing to
It
like
is. It
that's a
is.
fair conclusion. Because he does end up cooking a lot when he's angry.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, like he just gets really hyper this morning. Well, this afternoon, but you know what I mean.
Not morning.
And yeah, it was just this kind of moment of like, okay, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
And why? More importantly, why? Why are you doing all this?
Mm-hmm.
Because we've been so slammed recently. It's been really hard
Mm-hmm.
to really follow the weekly like keep the house clean concept. So yeah, we've been kind of just trudging through.
Mm-hmm.
and like take what we can get.
And Domino's hasn't called.
Yeah, really. Like it could be worse.
Yeah, Domino's could be calling daily.
Like, what are we dropping off and when? And like,
Yeah.
are you all right?
You haven't called.
Yeah. So we haven't been that bad.
Right.
But we have been just a touch like stressed. And so like that kind of fell a little to the wayside. But that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting back on that. Like the house isn't a total disaster. Like, I mean, it could definitely be better. Like,
It will
but
be.
it's not. But it's not like total disaster.
Right.
Like, it could be so much worse. Like, and sometimes you do. You just have to you have to let things go.
Mm-hmm.
Take a breath. It'll be okay. Like, it is not the end of the world as we know it.
Oh my God.
Sorry, and I was the reason I'm a little half distracted at the moment is I realized that I haven't fully got this worked out yet.
Okay.
And so I was fixing some things that I was missing.
Oh.
So yeah, because I want to be able to share mine here in a minute. And I was like, yeah, that's missing some things. It's missing the thingy things. So bringing up those thingy things. So yeah.
All right. So we got our header on for Monday. We got our date on for Monday. This is a new time strip Joe built me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That was a fun Cricut experiment. Like that was our first time doing Cricut stickers,
Wow.
and
Yeah.
that was woo. It had a learning curve. He was losing his shit though.
I was. Because I was like, I bought this for for you to be able to do this. Because you said you wanted to make me stickers.
Well, like we can and we did, and it was all fine. It was just a moment of like, okay, I know this is doable.
Mm-hmm.
Other people are doing this.
Mm-hmm.
They're like but I also know it's going to have a learning curve.
Right.
Because like if you spend any time watching like the Cricut maker videos, you will notice there are times when even they're doing stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like this is pushing the limit. Like the machine has a maximum capability, and I have a maximum personal capability, and
Mm-hmm.
we're hitting the wall with one
Mm-hmm.
or the other.
Or both.
Yeah, because there's one, and bless her heart, it came out beautiful. It did. But there's a Cricut video, and I cannot remember the maker's name. She did this giant wall mural piece. I mean, it's fairly giant. It's a snow cone, or it's an ice cream cone.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gorgeous, but like the sprinkles on it are like 3 by 6 inches
Wow.
in terms of vinyl. So she's layering multiple pieces of vinyl,
Mm-hmm.
like one just to get like not just like her depth of different colors,
Mm-hmm.
but also the left to right.
Mm-hmm.
So she's having to seam it
Mm-hmm.
across this wall. And there's a moment where you like the expression on her face is I'm going to scream and cry.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is more than I can do.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can do it, I will accomplish it, but I'm about to lose it.
Right.
And it was probably the most inspiring. Like I'm horrible, but it was the most inspiring video to me.
Even more than that one dude you watch.
Oh,
to go fuck himself.
That's not what he said, but that is what he effectively said. That's Tanner Bell.
Yeah.
Yeah. He, yeah. because he was a big spokesperson for them.
Yep.
And I think that contract finally ended, and he decided not to continue. Because there were some videos before that happened where I was kind of watching, like, I'm not buying it. In the sense, and that's a twofold sentiment. It's a double entendre. Is one, I'm not buying the product that he's like spokespersoning.
Right.
Anymore. I will not buy this. But two, there's a point where you can tell I have to use this because I am contractually obligated to. And I'm trying everything I can right now to remain a professional spokesperson because this is crap.
And see, that is something that I'm very careful with our sponsorships or affiliate stuff. If it's shit, they're getting told it's shit. I may give them warning before I post it, but no.
Yeah, I think he technically dropped out. And I think it was just fortunate timing, not like he just did like the giant middle finger over it. And it's Tanner Bell. It's not like he's going to do that.
Okay.
I mean, bless his little heart. He is so sweet. And he is just, no, you're never going to, you will never hear this boy cuss. It will not happen. So if you watch this, I'm so sorry. But anywho, no, he it was right there at the moment, I believe, plus or minus a little, when Cricket decided to have their brain fart of the century and be like, well, basically, we're going to make it to where the only way to use your Cricket is if you have an account and pay us money. And yeah. The whole community, you had Cookie Baking Grandmas flipping the middle finger over that one. Because and professionals using it were really having to go, is it worth more to just pay it so I can go ahead and do it? Or is it a better financial position for me to just go buy a whole different machine by a different company?
Right.
What are my limitations on that machine? Because Cricket has some they have nice features and decent software
to a point. Yeah, because I am not a fan of their built-in. What was that font? The original one you printed, and I was like, oh my god, this is not going to work.
Oh, no. Well, that was layers of problems.
Okay.
That was layers of problems there. You were getting that because I was still having to piece through, okay, what am I doing wrong?
Right.
Because there were, and the whole thing I did wrong was I had originally thought, well, for the best quality, I'll just go, whip this up in Illustrator as an SVG. Your little strip of numbers.
That's where we started at.
Yeah, and I'll import it, and then it's scalable vector, so it'll be sharp and crystal clear, no matter what I have, end up sizing it to. Brilliant. Except, I momentarily lapsed on the idea that, Joe, you're trying to print then cut, and what it's seeing right now, because it doesn't have a background, is the shapes you gave it. So right now, it thinks what you're handing it is a cut file. As in, this is the shape you want me to cut, regardless of what's on top of it.
All right.
And then but it's still trying to do what I told it to,
Mm-hmm.
which was print this, then cut.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay, I don't know what the hell you want or why you want this, because I mean it's software, it doesn't get it.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, whatever, like, if that's what you want to do, I'm not here to judge. You do you, boo.
Mm-hmm.
So it tried,
Mm-hmm.
and we were just sitting there like, I do not understand for the life of me
Mm-hmm.
what I'm looking at or why it did it.
Well, I even thought my glasses were bad. Okay. Like, okay. Okay. Yeah. Like, because it looked gorgeous on screen.
Oh, it looked great.
Mm-hmm.
But this is part of the cricket like experience learning curve thing,
Mm-hmm.
is you have a lot of, or for any like cutter machine like the silhouettes or whatever you're using, it's going to be part of this process is learning just how much power the machine, like the software in the machine, gives you, and that no, you really have to understand what you're telling it to do, because if you don't mentally personally process that, it will blow up on you,
Mm-hmm.
like at least metaphorically blow up on you. It will get real ugly real fast.
Right.
And then no one's happy and everyone's just like, what did you do? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand what you're doing or why,
Right.
so I need you to not do that.
Right. I was like, I will just express order stickers. We'll do pin only for a little while.
Yeah, you were like 30 minutes into this and it was like, fuck it, I'm ordering stickers. Got it.
Yep.
Like, got it. Okay. And I'm like, give me a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Like, chill, breathe. Like, and we hadn't even wasted a single sheet of the sticker paper yet.
Yeah.
Like, we really only wasted one.
2.
Was it two? I thought it was just one because I refused to print on sticker paper until we got at least one good cut.
Yeah. All right.
Because we did have the one that, like, yeah, that second set of stickers blew up.
Yeah.
But in my defense, I was so close to having that perfect.
Mm-hmm. All right. So this is my new Moxie Life work planner page.
Hooray!
Hooray! Let's kind of cover some things here. So, of course, we have the date, the day, my to-dos, and when it gets to the appointment line, my to-dos stop. I ain't doing a damn thing else. My appointments, my direct sales grid, my how am I feeling gas tank, because if I am at deplenish, guess what? There's going to be less of this get done. It'll get moved over. My reminder, and then the plan. Does the plan always go as it's executed as? No. Then I have a little box down here for my sugar.
Woohoo! Very awesome. That is really cool.
No. So that's how that turns out. This will be moving to Cricut. This will be moving to Cricut because currently these are being printed by inkjet and then cut it.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
I hand cut those.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cricut can do it for you.
Mm-hmm.
And it works. Like, we got the pressure right, so it doesn't cut through the backer. We got the right mat, because, like, a dumbass, I tried to use the super grip.
Uh-huh.
Well, okay, not like a dumbass, because, like, okay, guys, I gotta show you this damn thing. Like, it is disgusting. Like, here's the problem. Well, let me take the cover off, because otherwise the reflection is too much. So this is my light grip mat, which intelligently I would have used. But here's the problem with the grippy mats, okay? Like, they get nasty. They will pick up everything. Like, you can
And
use
you'll cut
them.
through them.
Yeah, that was me listening to someone who said, "Oh, you can totally cut on the mat." No, you
You
cannot.
can't.
And even they tell you you can't do that. Don't do it. Don't do it. It is not self-healing.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get all these personalities that'll tell you, yeah, it's fine. You can cut on the mat. Okay, apparently dainty little, like Susie, who can like barely lift her arms over her head, for whatever reason, like I don't care. But anyway, dainty little people who barely like apply pressure to cut and make like 15 passes with the rotary cutter, they can cut on a mat.
Mm-hmm.
I, who bear down like a death grip because I'm trying to stab you, I cannot cut on mat.
Right.
Like, I will cut through the mat very quickly.
Right.
So we never ever do that again. And you even recently got me. Where do we find it was a dollar store purchase. You got me a little self healer.
Yeah.
Like, finally, I have a baby one because I've got a big one.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a couple of big ones actually. But the problem is that I never have enough desk space. Like, I eternally never have enough desk space.
Yeah, because you've got a big desk. I've thought of downgrading my desk in exchange for a work table.
Yeah. Well, that was kind of like, that's sort of almost where I need to be.
Right.
But it never works out.
Right.
Like, I'm trying. I'll get there.
I know. It's getting better. I can actually walk in my dining room office and not freak.
I know. It's gotten better. I try.
I was complimenting you.
I know, and I appreciate that. I was just saying, like, it has gotten better. Like, I try. But...
Now, one thing that was pointed out to me is you do not want to constantly put your stickers in the same place because it will build a dent over the planner.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like, this will be huge once you get 3 months of these, and this will actually grow into like twice the space because of the stickers.
Mm-hmm.
But it's worth it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, if you can offset those a
little bit, like switch your placement.
Yeah, it'll keep it from being so thick. Because like professors, like, and I never really caught on to it until I was in college. And you run into that like 200-person lecture where everyone has to turn something in. A flippin' staple. 200 pages stapled in the or 200 papers stapled in the upper left-hand corner, like you should. Holy crap. The speed at which that becomes an ungodly, like, it curves. Like, eventually you get to the point where, like, the stack may only be, like, this thick. Because, like, it's only really 400 pages. But that staple line will just sit there and pick it up. And it gets unruly.
Yeah.
It becomes its own little nightmare.
Well, I don't know if professors even have to deal with that now, because I figure most papers are turned in digitally by now.
I don't know. I'm sure, like, let me see if she's still teaching before I say this, because I can name a professor who I will almost guarantee still requires you to print your assignments or print anything you hand her. Like, she was a paper girl, and I just cannot imagine that she has suddenly decided to just, oh no, it's cool. Okay, well, that shows me that she is a faculty member. Thank you so much. That was not what I needed. Oh, where are you? I want her class list. There we go. She is still teaching. I thought she would be.
Ah.
Yeah. Or at least she taught in the spring.
Okay.
That's awesome. So yeah, Eloise Hassel, and again, if you're watching this, hi. Yeah, no, she was my legal environment of business professor.
Mm-hmm.
And she was awesome. Don't get me wrong, she was awesome. We only had one little tiff over like my brain not being caffeinated enough. And that's a story for a different time.
Actually, it's an important story. So you can go ahead and share that while I'm laying out the daily page.
Okay, so my brilliant self in college decided that I was going to set up a brilliant schedule for a college student. And 3 days a week, I would have classes, and then I would have 2 whole days off. And I started my morning with an 8 a.m. legal environment of business with the ever wonderful and absolutely like lovable, admirable, wonderful Eloise Hassel. Because she is, but this woman starts her day at 5 a.m. with an entire pot of like a personal pot of coffee. And so when she hits that door at 8 a.m., she is the most morningest morning person you have ever encountered. And she is downright buzzing giddy. I have done the impression for years. I will do it now. Hello, everybody, is how she entered the classroom every single morning at 8 a.m. I was good. I got used to it. I really did. I was doing okay. And then I had one particularly bad night that led me to like oversleeping. I barely got there in time. I literally had to like make a decision. Do I make coffee or buy coffee this morning? Because I don't know that I have time to actually wait for it to perk. I bought coffee that morning, so I'm sitting in the class, barely in there on time. You know, I got there at 7:58 for my 8 a.m. lecture, and I'm clutching my hot as the fires of Hades coffee, waiting for it to cool down. And she hits the door in full steam. And it's like, I don't know, other people, like, do you have that moment where it's like, it's just too damn early in the morning for your shit?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why? Yeah. So I thought I was doing good. She was really excited that morning. And bless myself, ever have that moment where you think you're having an internal monologue, but you are not? You are vocalizing that internal monologue.
Mm-hmm.
I vocalized my internal monologue that morning
Mm-hmm.
from the front row. Why must you be so damn perky every morning? And it wasn't until she stared and I heard audible gasp
Uh-huh.
that my brain began to seize on, oh shit, I said that out loud. Only to realize, oh shit, I just said, oh shit, I said that out loud.
Mm-hmm.
And she was wonderful and graceful, and she said, please see me after class, and went right on like nothing happened.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to spend the next 50 minutes, well, roughly 49 minutes at that point, like I heard nothing she said that day. Because I'm like, she's going to throw me out of her class. She has every right to. She was wonderful, though. She did not throw me out of her class. She was like, please make sure that never happens again, as I apologize profusely.
Mm-hmm.
I am so sorry. I thought I was having an internal monologue. I was not.
All right. So this is a reminder to all college students.
Yes. Don't take 8 a.m. classes.
Unless you're a morning person.
Unless you're a morning person.
I had something similar happen. During one of my channeling classes. I was at a bright and early cosmic hour.
Oh no.
And when I say cosmic, remember my classes were in Scottish time, which is 6 hours ahead of us. It was a 9 a.m. class that was at 3 a.m.
Oh my.
Yeah. In the early days of telecommunication. When you thought you had a mute.
Oh, you made the original, like, welcome to the Panini and everyone's on Zoom mistake.
No, yeah, well, yeah. I basically said, if you don't quiet the fuck down, I will come in there and beat you.
Oh no, no, no.
And my professor said, do what? And I calmly said, sorry, I thought I was muted. Spirits are being a little loud today.
The living and the dead.
The living and the dead.
Yes.
And apparently the class thought that was funny.
You know, we all end up there, I think. Why do I keep getting a B? That's annoying. But no, it happens. It's a horrible, like 8 a.m. classes are evil, or bright and early classes if you're not used to being awake at that time. Like,
Right.
hams are evil.
Well, I thought it is a 3 a.m. class. I'm awake at 3 a.m. This should not be a problem. I did not account for the rest of my household at the time to be awake.
Oh, no. No, no, no.
Yeah.
Oh.
What have I done with my washi?
I don't know. I'm in here.
I know.
So, yeah. So side note for college students as well, if you're watching this and you need life advice, take this to heart. Please know the following about yourself, as well as your limitations, and just, learn those before college. Learn them. Don't learn them in a college classroom. Bad place to learn these things. If you're not a morning person, do not take morning classes. But moreover, if you think you're going to get 2 days a week off, it's just never going to happen, no matter what you do, no matter how beautiful that schedule looks on paper, or how many concessions you think you're willing to make. I'll tell you right now, that Monday is going to kick your ass.
I think it should be illegal to have a Monday.
Oh, well, see, the problem I had was, like, there were some classes I was taking that semester, because I was trying to hit Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and my brilliant self, was signing up for Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Wednesday, and Monday classes.
Uh-huh.
And so I ended up with a Monday that my first class was at 8 a.m.
Uh-huh.
My last class did not start until 8 p.m.
Uh-huh.
And it was a 1 day a week, 3-hour lecture.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what we were scheduled for.
Mm-hmm.
Made matters worse, that was a professor I ended up not being able to stand.
And that happens.
Yeah,
Like,
jazz appreciation taught like it is life survival skills.
well, of course, because it's all important.
Like if he thought he could have gotten away with making us strap a piano to our backs and carry it across a quad, he would have made us strap a piano to our backs and carry it across a quad.
Okay.
Like it's music appreciation, it's a general arts requirement. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, calm your tits.
Right.
Is where I ended up with this professor. Is like, chill out, dude. Anyway.
Anyway, so Cosmic has disappeared, so we're going to go Rainbow. We're going to pair it with the unicorns.
Ooh.
Maybe. Now, there's a reason I say maybe.
Okay.
It's because this is, again, a crispy washi.
What is a crispy washi? Oh, I see.
It is old. This was one of the first ones I bought because it's rainbow. And my first planner in Happy Planner Land was the Unicorn Stargazer.
Very cool.
Yes.
Oh God, she still teaches it.
What?
The 8 a.m.
Of course she still teaches it.
I would have really hoped by now she wouldn't be doing the 8 a.m. But she does. And it is a live class, and I'm sure she makes everyone print her stuff. But no, she teaches that class at 8 a.m., 9 a.m., and 10 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Bless her heart. She was the professor that I actually had to sign a legal document to have my laptop in her classroom.
Mm-hmm.
She was, granted, this is the year 2000.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a legitimate concern within the academic sphere about, if they start recording us, because this was like Blackboard was a new thing, and probably Blackboard isn't what anyone uses anymore.
Right.
I'm curious if that's even a thing that like students would understand now. Is like, it's on Blackboard. We're having a live class on Blackboard, and we didn't even have to have cameras. You just had to be logged in. But no, like there was this real concern that all like the universities and the colleges would start recording their professors, and then just you would take the class online and be watching this stored video, and they wouldn't have to pay you anymore. And they're like, wait a minute. Like they could get away with paying a TA to grade your assignments based on like the whole lesson plan and everything else. And they could save tons of money. And more importantly, make a huge profit off of it, and potentially sell it to other universities and colleges.
Right.
Granted, we've done some of that, but like this was a legitimate concern. So professors were really like edgy about the concept. It's why I always found Legally Blonde so weird.
Okay.
Well, because that movie came out in 2001. And like a big part of that movie is when she shows up to class with her frilly little pen and her frilly little notebook. And all of these very, staunch, conservative, darkly colored people are, sitting there with their MacBooks and laptops.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the movie Legally Blonde.
Yeah.
It's about going to law school, and I don't know if that's really was then the current environment or how it actually was.
Mm-hmm.
It was a comedy, and I get that. I don't expect it to be totally representative of real life.
Mm-hmm.
But I found that part so damn funny. Is I wondered how many damn contracts were required to go to the school.
Mm-hmm. Well, and then you have me who had to sue under ADA, the Board of Education, to take my laptop into a classroom.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and that was secondary education.
Primary.
Well, yeah, primary, secondary.
Yeah.
Because then there's post-secondary, and that's college.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a whole moment.
And I think that's why my psychologist teacher had a nervous breakdown.
Okay.
Because I turned in my paper off the laptop. It was the number of pages that she requested, not calculated down for typing.
Okay.
So she wanted a 200-page paper looking at statistics and psychological. Mine was on manic depression, aka bipolar. No, they're not the same, although they are used interchangeably.
Yeah.
And she got a 200-page typed paper with an index and an appendage that went over the limit. And I think it was the first paper of mine she didn't have to have someone come and read to her.
Oh my.
And we turned it in, and a week later, she went on medical leave.
She took a permanent grippy sock vacation.
Yeah.
Oh, I shouldn't laugh at that, but it is funny.
It is. It was hilarious because it's like, oh, he can actually, and she's one of those ones that was not very accommodating for me. Like, that was not her wheelhouse to be accommodating. Yeah.
See, I always hated that.
Yeah.
Like, I watched a friend of mine in college go through the nightmare. And that's all you can call it. Is like, and it's strange. Like, college professors are often the worst.
I never had a problem with a college professor.
Well, I think for some colleges it's just, for some people or whatever. Because I've heard it from more than one person. Like, they're like, you do an IEP for a K-12er, and I'm not saying it's perfect.
Right.
Like, I'm not saying every teacher is on board and gonna rock this.
Right.
But at least the staff members that have to, evaluate you and liaison with staff about your accommodations are generally really effing good.
All right.
You get to the college level and all of a sudden you're dead on with the professor. And like that office, like I forget what ours was called. Office. It was so bad. It was like Office of Disability Services. Or Office of Disabled Student Services. That's what it was.
Right.
It was like, you're insulting even in the title of your office.
Right.
Like, go take Leandra Bedini's RPT 314. She'll straighten you out. But like, that's just so wrong on many levels. But no, like, they were just like, we can like ask,
Yeah.
We can't force.
Right.
We don't have any power here.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, are y'all kidding me?
Well, again, I guess it's how I behave, how I went with it, because I would meet with the professor their first available office hour
Mm-hmm.
before their class began,
Mm-hmm.
and we would go over the adaptations I needed, and I didn't need many that was needed from them.
Yeah.
Like, I needed the ability to use a recorder in their classroom. They looked at me and goes, most students do that.
Like, fair enough.
I need my laptop. By this time, it was like, and I'll have mine. Do you want my notes?
Like, I can email them to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Now, where I had the most trouble is and really, it wasn't even trouble.
Okay.
It was when I was doing the psychic training courses,
Mm-hmm.
and that's because there was no notes to it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, there was no like plan skill, but there wasn't a lot of the traditional school paperwork.
Oh. Well, I mean, that helps, but doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can see the struggle there.
Yeah.
I just know, like, at least one of my friends, because we got into this conversation so many times.
Right.
Like, he had problems
Mm-hmm.
out of that university, and I swear to God, like, now, granted, he spent a lot of his time in one program.
Mm-hmm.
And that program, it was like every professor gave him fits.
Right.
Over, like, because he was dyslexic. His biggest accommodation
Mm-hmm.
was he did have to have extra time for test taking.
Right.
Like, they're like, no. Super brilliant dude,
Mm-hmm.
but uh, he reads at a level
Mm-hmm.
that, like, sounds like a little kid learning to read.
Right.
And that only gets worse with stress.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there are a lot of times he reads perfectly decent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say perfectly fine, like you'd never know there was an issue, but decent.
Mm-hmm.
But the more stressed he gets,
Mm-hmm.
which no one takes an exam without stress.
Right.
So, like, you can't just, like, not be stressed. Like, what do you want him to do? Smoke a joint before he takes a test? Like, that's not going to help him. I will guarantee you.
Mm-hmm.
Not that he would have done it, but he would have flat refused, I
Right.
think. But no, it's like, so he really needed that one particular accommodation. Like, everything else he could work around. Like, the professor wanted to be really difficult.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, I have to have the additional time for tests. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I have to have it for the final. I have to have it for, any test you give.
Mm-hmm.
I have to have that one accommodation every single time. It doesn't matter what kind of test it
Mm-hmm.
is because I'm going to walk into that room stressed because I have an exam, and then I'm going to get more stressed.
Mm-hmm.
And then at that point, like, the thing with this friend of mine is, on a good day, his dyslexia was annoying
Mm-hmm.
and a little, like, it forced him to have to slow down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You get him highly stressed, and not only does he start having massive problems reading, he has massive problems communicating at all.
Right.
Like, we're talking about, letter switching. We're talking about, like, whole word switching,
Mm-hmm.
and not just like there and there, but like word order, word entirely. And then it can get so bad if he is stressed enough,
Mm-hmm.
it's unintelligible.
Right.
It looks like lorem ipsum text, that
Right.
default placeholder text. Like, we joked about and did for quite a while. There was one night we were talking over instant messenger, and he got really animated
Mm-hmm.
over what we were talking about, because it was ticking him off. Not me, but the subject.
Right.
It was one he was very passionate on, and he had a point that I just got up from my computer. Thankfully, we lived in the same building. I just got up from my computer and went downstairs and knocked on his door.
Mm-hmm.
And he comes out kind of like, what? I said, Sam, I wasn't going to say his name, but anyway, I haven't been able to read anything that you have typed in the last 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
It is literally, it has the form of words. Like, they're like lorem ipsum text, but those are no words in English language.
Right.
Not even remotely.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I used to go through his papers and help him with that.
Mm-hmm.
I could make sense of a lot of things that he was doing because of the dyslexia.
Right.
But there's a point in which it was just like, I don't even know what you were attempting.
Right.
Like, that's not the English language as any human being on the planet knows it. And he can't even translate it.
Right.
Like, he's looking at it going, I have no idea.
Right.
And it's like, okay, we have a problem. Which also always leads me back to taking the class I mentioned earlier, as a little bit of a joke, was this recreation, parks, and tourism class called Servicing People from Underrepresented Groups.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a really great class. It is about helping people who have differences of ability.
Mm-hmm.
It was totally awesome. My academic advisor about had a stroke when she sat there and read through everything I took.
Mm-hmm.
And that one just blew her mind. Like, why?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I'm in IT, and like nowhere in the business school, or any other department other than recreation, parks, and tourism, do they have classes that
Mm-hmm.
focus on people with differences of ability?
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of think that's going to be a big part of my career.
Right.
And a reasonable, thing that as I go through my career that I specifically want to be able to do.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, okay, you're crazy, and moving right along. Anyway, but took this class, and one of my students in this class was deaf.
Mm-hmm.
And like, this worked out great for us. We had someone who went through a world of hurt, pain, and suffering, trying to navigate the speaking world.
Mm-hmm.
And that was in our class and could share firsthand personal experience.
Mm-hmm.
That was great up to a point.
Mm-hmm.
Because we all very quickly got really good with having a sign language interpreter in the class. We rocked it. Like, all the things you have to learn about, being around someone with a sign language interpreter, we got really good with.
Mm-hmm.
Until one moment. And that's when we were assigned different topics to debate. And she had this amazing debate, because we were all, so to speak, paired up. We were given like the pro-anti
Mm-hmm.
each topic.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you divide the class, and like I forget, it was like 14 and 14 or something like that. 14 with the pro side of one topic and 14 with the anti side of a topic. And you both debate each other. And she was doing great. We were all like, we were locked in. We were there with her argument. We were like, yeah. And then she got so fired up that she forgot to sign. And in that moment, and I don't know the exact number of students that were in this class, so let's say it was 28. 27 heads, including the guy debating her, 27 heads rotated for the first time since the semester began to her sign language interpreter with a, "Are you all right? Did you die? You know, what's going on?" Like, she's continuing to debate. The sign language interpreter has shut up.
Right.
We're all giving her the same look of, what the hell? Malfunction. Like, start working.
Did your battery die?
You need a break? Like, what is wrong with you? At which point she's noticing the 26 heads, 27 heads, excuse me, all focused on her, including our professor. May I point out, all staring her down because she is at the height of her argument, and it has been great. And she is still going. And we are all now staring at the sign language interpreter, who suddenly realizes why. And she has to try to figure out the most eloquent way to say, she quit signing. I don't know what she's talking about.
Right.
I don't have a clue. I am just as clueless as you are. 26 people plus our professor burst out in hysterical laughter. Because none of us have even fathomed this being a problem. Like, we were good. We were good. We were good. We had gotten all the things that you were supposed to know. We were good. Good little kids. And not one of us could help from laughing in that moment, because part of her argument was the need for sign language interpreters. But meanwhile, because of the debate, she had gotten so impassioned about this and had stopped signing
to prove her point.
She doesn't hear that she's not, one, cannot hear herself, and two, she doesn't even realize she's gotten so angry, so impassioned. She doesn't realize she has quit signing. She is not getting any feedback from anyone until she realizes that there are now 26 people laughing at me. 20, whatever. Everyone is laughing at me. And she begins to cry. At which point, all of us are like, you don't understand. We truly, honestly, were not laughing at her. It was the situation was just so, wait, what? That's a thing? Like, no one told us that one. Like, we didn't have it. We were not prepared. No one was prepared for this to occur. This was not in the contingency plan. If she forgets to sign, the sign language interpreter will stop speaking.
Right. Because she's no longer talking.
effectively. Well, she was vocalizing, but again, she had gotten so impassioned, and it's really hard for some people to realize
Mm-hmm.
that for someone who is deaf, it takes a lot of concentration
Right.
to form speech
Mm-hmm.
when you can't hear what you're saying.
Right.
It really does. And she had gotten so impassioned in this argument that probably about 4, maybe 3 minutes before she quit signing,
Mm-hmm.
her speech, she had lost concentration of.
Mm-hmm.
So we were already losing
Mm-hmm.
a good chunk of what she was vocalizing.
Mm-hmm.
And so we had become immediately, dependent upon the interpreter.
Mm-hmm.
And then she quit signing. I mean, she won that debate so well because, like, once we got her calmed down, like,
Mm-hmm.
it was a moment. It was chaos
Mm-hmm.
because none of us, and I do mean none of us, could recover fast enough to help her understand
Mm-hmm.
what just happened,
Mm-hmm.
and that no, you didn't just humiliate yourself. You made your point. You
Mm-hmm.
scored. You, like, out of the park scored.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, in the process of doing that, your passion exceeded your abilities
Mm-hmm.
in that moment.
Mm-hmm.
But it made your point more perfectly than anything you could have said.
Right.
So yeah, it was a whole thing. But no, that was, yeah. I will never forget that as long as I live. We all, like, it was so bad. Like, we went from, and I mean an entire classroom, male, female, old, young, the bitchiest bitch to whomever. We all went from a moment of absolutely hysterical laughter of I cannot believe this just happened,
Mm-hmm.
to feeling like the biggest jerks on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and just not even being able to recover fast enough to even try to begin
Mm-hmm.
to help her understand what just happened and why we're laughing.
Right.
And that no, it's not what you think.
Right.
Oh, it was the wildest moment.
It can be. I mean, it's like when I get stressed, you get mad at me because I don't verbalize out. I just start giving you bits. And it's like, these are the bits my memory holds.
Mm-hmm. Well, and sometimes it's not like it also happens when you get overexcited.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I get 3 words and I'm like, unless you're trying to tell me where you are on a map with what 3 words,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you're talking about. Like,
Right.
I'm not trying to be intentionally obtuse. I just, those 3 words strung together don't do anything for my brain.
Right.
Like, it doesn't locate anything here.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need a map?
Yes. Of my brain. And don't
Like,
get trapped underneath the channeling channel.
oh no, I am new. No, thank you. That is one exploration I have no desire for.
Or useless
Sorry.
trivia channel.
Oh no. No. Not the useless trivia channel.
Okay. So we're
All
almost done here. We've got Sunday to do. And then we'll go through and do the weathers, and then we'll wrap up this evening. So if you want to, you can share yours while I'm finishing up Sunday.
Okay. So we'll go ahead and bring mine over and add to stream. So yeah, mine's a lot calmer.
Mm-hmm.
At least at this stage. So I'm using the area here with all the green dots as my daily schedule, and I'm running that from 9 a.m. to midnight. And then, of course, I have the invisible assistant schedule here. Our daily focus area on the house. I have a to-do list. I have a wheel reminder for my pills. And of course, I have the day and the date, and then I got my little section for notes. And then as this day goes on, a lot of what's going to fill in here is like a lot of the things that I end up doing. My days kind of get planned on the fly. And then I try to use my little notes section for like things I need to remember going forward, things that I need to refer to, that kind of thing. But up here is going to be like what I actually did in that day.
Okay.
And like kind of notes about it.
Right.
So my schedule ends up looking really blank until after the fact. And I tried to look through to see if I had any I could like quick share. But I didn't. Like they all have like really personal stuff on them.
Okay.
So I'll have to try to like create one that gives you the idea without being like, so like down here, this is probably the best example is like my notes is like, I have a dermatology appointment tomorrow. So that's the appointment's on Thursday, but I need to remember Wednesday night, like, no dummy, you cannot stay up until like 5 a.m. for any reason. Because you have to get up in the morning and be at your dermatologist at 9 a.m. And then I have my little sticker, my little medical sticker. So yeah, and then I have my stuff, like the fixed things that are currently there. And then, yeah. And then I try to always, under my date, if like where this is a virtual psychic fair start date, I need to know that. So I want that right there with my meds. So I see that first thing Friday morning and go, oh yeah. Like that's my whole thing is I don't know why I always look to the upper right first. And that's like my quick little dashboard of like, okay, what is today? What is today about? Granted, this one I probably ought to have self-care because I have my massage with Eric. But I don't know. I'm trying to use my stickers more like icon areas. Like, this is like, I really do try to treat it like a dashboard.
Right.
But yeah, so we've got those things. But now the cool part, there it is. So yeah, this is what I was filling out.
Okay.
For our meal planner. So I have my breakfast loaded in. Which is really redundant. I'm gonna rock an egg and cheese on toast.
Okay.
And then got our dinners loaded in. And then I also wanted to show, like, I'm working on it, like, it's not totally finished. I'm going to probably still be adding to it. This is the page that I copy and paste for each weekday. And it's how I can quickly, basically, proto through. Like, I just dropped 7 of these into my planner, like 7 copies of it.
Right.
This part stays the same with the dark green.
Right.
I know that there's most likely going to be an invisible assistant workday schedule. So that's already in. I have all my days of the week that I can move up here. I have all my numbers for my day of the month to go on top of it there.
Right.
I really only use the laundry sticker on Saturdays. But I wanted to go ahead and have it here, so I like I'd rather delete it 6 times than have to go find it once.
Right.
Like it's just easier.
Right.
And the same for the medical one. I'd rather delete it 1,000,000 times than have to go find it.
Right.
And my little pill sticker,
Yeah.
like I don't need a big reminder for my meds. I just need like a little like take your meds.
Yes.
Because I generally remember, like it's rare I totally forget.
Mm-hmm.
But I do forget. Like there are sometimes it's like 6 o'clock at night and I'm like, oh man, I forgot my pills.
And I'm like, go get them.
Yeah, I know. Like it helps. Like anyway, and then that's what a totally blank window looks like.
Right.
Like I
What-
really like this format.
I like that format. I think it would be a nice format in 7x9 printable with like my pre-laid sections already on it, and I can just sticker it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I think I may go through if I have time this week, like while I'm waiting calls, and pre-sticker some of this so that next week all we're doing is deco.
Mm-hmm.
I think that might make it quicker because we're going on 3 hours of planner setup.
Yeah, I will say 3 planners is now 3 hours.
Yeah.
And it worked out to about an hour per planner.
And it takes about an hour to pre-plan. All right, let me find my weather stickers. Let's get our weather in, and then...
Oh, so you need me to go look up the weather?
Yep. Which you don't track in your planner, which I find interesting.
Why?
Because it's like a lot of things are controlled by weather.
Well, I mean, they are for you.
And for you.
Why? What's controlled for me by weather?
Cooking?
Marginally. Okay.
Well, never mind. You wear shorts in the middle of the snow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is like it doesn't determine my outfit. Like, have you noticed?
Yeah.
Especially on days where I'm just like I'm inside all day, or all I'm doing is running to the car.
Right.
To like run in, run out. But all right.
All right. So what's Monday?
It is sunny and 84.
Yeah, it's a great crock pot day.
Yes. It is too hot to oven.
It is too hot to cook. Okay. Tuesday?
And Tuesday is rainy and 85.
So no thunderstorms?
Oh, basically is what it's showing, yes.
Is it a thunderstorm?
Yes. Not lightning. It doesn't have lightning.
Oh.
So, no. It's just clouds and rain.
Okay. What was the temperature?
85.
Okay.
Cloudy. Partly cloudy on Wednesday.
Okay. Okay.
And 82.
Okay.
Thursday is the same, except it's 80.
Okay.
So partly cloudy.
Let me get back to that sticker.
Okay. What happened to the little Stampy markers?
I can't use those on washi.
Okay.
They
Just
kind
wipe
of
off.
wipe off, yeah.
Yeah.
So I have lots of weather stickers. All right. What was it?
Thursday is partly cloudy and 80.
Okay. All right. Friday?
Partly cloudy.
Okay.
And 82.
Okay.
Saturday is partly cloudy. And 83.
Okay.
And Sunday is rainy.
Okay.
And 82.
Okay.
Tons of variability in our weather this week. It's
Oh, I know. I have one more partly cloudy day in this book. But that just means I use other ones. All right, Cricket Man, I need gas stations.
You need gas stations?
Yeah.
Okay.
Today I sell icons.
Mm-hmm.
I'll send you the image and see what you can do with that.
Okay. I'll do what I can.
Okay. All right, guys. We hope you have enjoyed the Psychic the Plans. Yes, we know it is a long one, but this is showing you the complete setup of a system. Next week, there will be other parts already pre-filled in, and all we're going to do is go in, and I'm going to teach you budgeting.
Nice.
And we'll do some more deco. After I see what this week is going to look like, I'm going to know where I can put some deco at, and I may even do an after the pin video.
Oh, nice.
So until then, remember, if you plan it, you make it happen. If you don't, it never moves. And, we do want to thank the people that make this possible. Take it away, Mr. Vanna.
We do want to thank Beverly Walker, Mika G, Kathy, Mary Winfield, Brenda Bryant, Ashley Gist, Shannon C, Shannon D, the ever wonderful Lady Gwendolyn, Charles Shaw, Dottie the Psychic, Tracy Van, and the Laughing Tree Grove. If you'd like to learn more about us or the show, please visit pcspnetwork.com.
All right, guys. You guys have an amazing night. Night.
Night.
With the smile and took the